We were coming fresh off. I was coming fresh off this little session about game poems, and so it was in our minds. We've been talking about things like that. So poetry was sort of on the tip of our tongue. And whenever I think of poems, I don't know. It's one of my favorites is John Keats's "When I Have Fears I May Cease to Be." Not that I know a lot of poems, but I had to study that one in school, and I liked it.
Well, you want to share part of that?
When I have fears that I may cease to be before my pen has gleamed. I don't remember.
It's a good poem. It's a good poem. I mean, the whole concept of the poem is really. I think that it. Well, just a tangent briefly. I think it speaks to us as creators, right? It's like the whole theme is, oh, am I going to die before I create everything awesome that I could create? Yeah,
and there's also a girl. Well, the poem. At first, it starts with the broad general like. The world is so beautiful. I must capture it in my creations. I must reflect it in my creations, and then it goes on to say, I also, it's about you too, baby. Just sort of like, I also, it's going to be sad if I don't finish. Anyways, that poem was just so thinking about games, thinking about poems, thinking about one of my favorite poems. It set such a stage for. A mood, which can apply, for him it was about writing poetry and his writing, and for us it's about making games, and for a lot of other people it's about whatever they want to accomplish in their lives. And so it seemed really ripe to set the stage for sort of a general metaphor for a scene for a dead civilization and someone who was there, who experienced this existential panic about the end of their lives. And that became one guiding post for what we were trying to do with this game. And from there we tried to find other poems that were in that same feeling. And the second poem we found was Shelley's Ozymandias, which is a different end of the world. Happened to also be, I think it was probably Luigi who was like, these are all British romantics. I don't think we were even paying attention to what they were. So after that we just found another British romantic.
Our third, Byron.